Welcome back to 9446 Network for another diecast review. And today we've got my favorite driver back in the diecast review stand with another diecast review here on the 9446 Network. It is going to be the Napa Auto Parts Southern 500 paint scheme. And my goodness, man, this is probably the most beautiful diecast for Chase Elliott, man. Holy cow. You guys know how much I love the matte cars and the matte black designs. This is a car that embraces it with all it can, folks. And on top of that, you've got the gold drawn-out paint scheme designed by someone in one of the, let me see what it says back there. Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. I do remember the girl who designed it. Don't remember her name. So you guys remember this girl's name? Give her a shout out. This is the best paint scheme of the entire season, designed by her. And my goodness, man, if I remembered the name, I definitely would have brought it up here. But if you guys remember, put it in the comments, or maybe Philip will do it. But my goodness, man, this car is absolutely amazing. So we're going to get this diecast out of the box. And you guys are going to see this in the Flash Racing Cup Series, more than likely in the championship race, as it does have the logos of a championship car, which would be pretty cool to run it there as well. Or you might see it at Pocono. Who knows? There's a couple of places you can run this car. So, on the front of the car, if I can get the camera close enough, you got number 9, Hendrick Motorsports, Chevy Camaro ZL1. You got the Napa logo right there, Chase Elliott's name with the yellow championship banner. So far, the only diecast that I have that has those, as of this video. You got Goodyear right there, NASCAR Cup Series Playoffs, Lumar, Adrenaline Shock. Wins record right there. Round of 16. Strength. Chase Elliott's name. Here's the drawn out number. You have bravery, or what does that say? Creativity. See if I can get a closer look at that. One of those two words. I can't really read it that well. Hooters. Napa Auto Parts. You got Exalta, Acronis, Freightliner, Hooters, Mack Tools, Siemens, and Cincinnati. 2 race winner stickers. Kelly Blue Book, Valvoline. Courage and UniFirst. On the back, you have a obliterated part of the tail light right there. Got the rear view camera. You got the Chevy logo right there. Benefiting the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. Donate at, what does that say? Oh yeah, that's just abbreviated name of that. choa.org/give. Number 9, ZL1 Camaro 1LE. Championship spoiler. Mary Frances Webb. Okay, there you go. That's the name I was looking for. So it's on the back of the car on the deck lid. Very, very cool. However, I do wish cars that are ran at Darlington or are tribute cars should have the person's name, last name on the rear windshield. You know, it really should be there. That's what I've been saying for years, but it's not a big deal for this car. Got Hope, sun right there, and you got a little cross. A little breast cancer awareness looking cross right there. You got the Elliott's name right there. Napa know-how on the roof. I can definitely tell you what, the person that designed this definitely had a Napa know-how when designing this car. So this car is sprayed with a matte black, a very particular type of matte black. It kind of looks like a worn, like, notebook cover, I mean, with the way it looks, which is matching the theme of this paint scheme. You can see how it kind of has that worn effect throughout the paint scheme right here. As you guys are very much seeing, it goes throughout. Now for the paint scheme itself, it's pretty much going all around the car, puzzle pieces highlighted with a gold Sharpie or crayon. Whichever one it could be. And that number 9 right there is no outline to it, just colored in with the crayon or gold Sharpie. Colored as a number 9 right there. And it looks like you do have a little cat scratch right there. I'm not sure if that's part of the paint scheme or if it's an error. I have no clue. You have no clue with this company. But that's there. You can very much tell that's a colored in number 9 right there. And it does look very, very, very good. One of the better paint schemes that I've seen designed by fan-made people. Very, very cool right there. And what much more can I say about it? It's a puzzle piece car with the worn out look to it. And I'll give you guys a closer look. It starts out at the nose and then wraps all the way around. But a very, very nice paint scheme. I gotta say, for my favorite driver, this has to be my favorite 164 that I have for him, and hopefully I'll get a 124. It's just beautiful. But you can definitely tell it's cut out notebook paper, colored in with the company's logos. One thing that would have been cool is if they used this Napa logo for the hood, instead of just using the regular Napa logo. Could have definitely used the colored in logo, but it does kind of blend pretty well. You can have like two different looking Napa logos, which is pretty interesting, but that's one thing I could have done. But that's still very much cool. You could definitely tell it's colored in. Definitely get this on the EL mold and not the PTC mold. What I have in my hand is the EL mold from the Gold Series. Better quality diecast all around here. But yeah, very, very cool. Since there's not really much more I can explain about this car due to the fact of it being just puzzle pieces, I'll give you guys close-up zoom-ins of the paint scheme, where you can see the gold detailing to it with the white, like, scratched, worn marks. It absolutely looks incredible. Now you're getting much better angles of this car. So you got the front right there where it started off. I'll give you guys a 360 view along with it, because it is absolutely amazing. This car obviously ran the Darlington race, and unfortunately came apart. That was definitely a pun right there. It's a puzzle piece that, a puzzle that came apart, unfortunately. Which is, I was really sad to see it. I was hoping this car was going to finish the race in one piece. But unfortunately, it just came apart because they decided to go 3 wide and they screwed Chase Elliott. And I don't know what that is, food oil. Not sure what those effects are right there. But that is the Chase Elliott Darlington car for the second Darlington race, the Southern 500. Still blows my mind that this date was not the throwback date. They ran the Goodyear 400, which pretty much takes the personality out of the Southern 500 in terms of paint schemes. Now it's on the Goodyear 400. So yeah, that's basically, this is one of those paint schemes representing that. But it is absolutely incredible. When I seen this car was going to run the Darlington race, I saw it for the first time, I was like, who made this? This looks incredible. It absolutely just looks incredible. That's what I thought when I first saw it. One thing that could make this car even better, of course, if he painted the wheels gold to match the highlights to it. Would have been absolutely spectacular, and I'm pretty sure somebody will do that. But it's an absolutely incredible car. I'm just going to give you guys another 360 view of it, because it is absolutely incredible. Like I said, back to what I was saying earlier, pretty much the whole idea and personality of the Southern 500 has been moved over to the Goodyear 400. Now the Southern 500, you just get regular type of paint schemes, and sometimes creative stuff like this. Which it is pretty interesting, kind of hard for me to digest that, the Southern 500 not being a throwback race. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. But other than that, this paint scheme is definitely one of the better paint schemes that showed up to the track that day, of all the teams that decided to run different paint schemes. But man, I'm telling you, man, if you're a Chase Elliott fan, get this diecast in the Gold Series, because it's on an EL mold, as you can tell, and the quality is a lot better. So thank you guys for checking out this diecast review. Comment, like, subscribe. I hope you guys do, because this is my favorite driver, Chase Elliott. And I hope you guys, any Chase Elliott fan gets their hands on this diecast. Of course, it is from the atrocity 2021 season for Chase Elliott's career. But thankfully, he's gotten some great paint schemes like this one. Definitely a great car. I really like this one. So thank you guys for checking out this diecast review. Comment, like, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next diecast review. And always remember to make sure you know what you're doing when you're putting decals on your diecasts. And my goodness, man, this is one of the best diecasts in my collection for Chase Elliott.